Hi, I'm Jeff Brown, and as you can see, I'm right in front of the White House, where President Trump just signed an executive order that I believe will help make a lot of people rich in America. You see, back in 2017, as soon as President Trump took office, he began to sign executive orders to roll back regulation in the U.S. financial system. And that helped kick off a crypto boom of historic proportions, giving everyday folks a chance to turn just $1,000 into as much as almost $40,000 in Monero, more than $380,000 in Stellar, and an even mind-blowing $1.02 million in Redcoin. Not in decades, not in years, but all in less than 12 months. I believe history is about to repeat itself because now President Trump is 100% behind crypto. But check out this promise he made during his campaign.
This afternoon, I'm laying out my plan to ensure that the United States will be the crypto capital of the planet and the Bitcoin superpower of the world, and we'll get it done.
I believe he's going to get it done, but I predict the biggest gains will not come from Bitcoin. It will come from a small set of next-generation coins I call Trump coins. Now, even though these coins are not endorsed by or affiliated with President Trump, I believe his policies will help send these coins higher than anyone can imagine in 2025. You see, these coins are powered by a bleeding-edge technology that has already helped mint 500,000 millionaires in America. Now, unfortunately, most Americans don't even know they exist because they're extremely rare. There are more than 2 million different cryptocurrencies out there, but only 0.01% of them are Trump coins. And if you know which ones to buy, you could make more money than you ever thought possible in the coming 12 months, because these coins could end up being even more disruptive than Bitcoin itself. Now, I'm not the only one who believes these assets could be the biggest winners of Trump's second term. Trump coins have been called the next big thing in the cryptocurrency market. CoinMarketCap says it's a must-have for your portfolio. And the website Brave New Coin says investors, tech enthusiasts, and experts across the board are buzzing about Trump coins. This might be the hottest trend in the upcoming crypto bull run. So pay close attention, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to discuss one of my favorite Trump coins, because I believe this coin could jump 500% in 2025 alone. Now, in the long term, these gains could be much, much higher. Look, the Trump crypto boom has already started. I mean, after his election, Bitcoin went straight up, crossing above $100,000 for the first time ever. But you're going to have to act fast, because these Trump coins are moving much, much faster than Bitcoin. Some of these coins are already returning 5 times, 10 times, and even more than 20 times more money than Bitcoin in the month that followed Trump's election. Just take a look at these charts. Right after Trump's election, many of these Trump coins began to skyrocket for gains of 269% in a little over 3 weeks, 388% in a little over a month, 435% in about a month, 661% in less than a month, and even 824% in about 3 weeks. Now, normally you'd have to wait years or even decades to make these kinds of gains in the stock market. But all of these happen in just a few weeks. I've never seen any asset move as fast as these Trump coins, and I believe this is just the beginning. Now, of course, I can't guarantee that you'll see gains this high, because nothing is guaranteed in the markets. But you have to understand, these are no ordinary coins. I believe this is the next generation of cryptocurrencies, because they are combining the 2 biggest technologies of this century. So the gains here could be just incredible. That's why the website Bitcoinist says some of these innovative tokens are projected to deliver staggering gains. But again, these massive gains will only be possible if you act fast. Each day you wait, you could be already leaving tons of money on the table. So please keep watching, because I'm about to give you all the details on my #1 Trump coin for 2025. Let me go inside so that I can tell you the full story. Hi, like I said before, my name is Jeff Brown. I'm a former senior executive of 3 major public tech companies, Qualcomm, NXP Semiconductors, and Juniper Networks, 3 firms that now generate more than $50 billion in annual sales. I've been responsible for billions of dollars of sales of technology around the world, and those decades of global experience as a former tech executive have given me the ability to see big tech trends before most people. For example, in June of 2015, when most people thought Bitcoin was a scam, I published this write-up we see on the screen encouraging people to buy Bitcoin. Back then, it was trading for just $240. Anyone who listened to me and held on had a chance to turn $1,000 into $450,000. A couple years later, I became an early executive member of the Digital Chamber, which is a leading crypto industry advocacy organization that works with policymakers and regulators to develop a healthy regulatory environment for digital assets. And during Trump's first term, I met with offices of members of Congress to discuss many uses of blockchain technology and advocate for support of digital assets. More importantly, as an angel investor, I've already helped fund many crypto innovations. You're seeing some of my private crypto investments on the screen. I backed Ripple Labs, which helped revolutionize cross-border payments. I backed Bitwise, which was crypto's first index fund. And I backed Coinbase, America's largest cryptocurrency exchange. And those are just to mention a few. And I've made some incredible gains with these private deals. But my point is, I'm not just operating in this space. I've been investing in some of the most exciting crypto projects in the industry and helping build this industry over the last 10 years. And that's why I'm excited to tell you what I believe will be the next big thing in the crypto space. But before we get into the details of my number one Trump coin, you should know that the rise of digital assets isn't the only major trend that I predicted. For example, in February of 2016, when almost nobody was talking about artificial intelligence, I picked NVIDIA as one of my favorite stocks. And most people, back then, they thought it was just a gaming company. But my research explained how it was one of the most important companies enabling AI and machine learning. Today, it's probably the most popular stock in the world. It's the most valuable stock in the world. Shares have jumped by more than 23,000%, and that's enough to turn $1,000 into more than $230,000. And just the following year, in 2017, I picked the chip maker AMD as my favorite stock. And today, AMD is another major AI player, and anyone who listened to me and held on had a chance to turn $1,000 into $19,000. And that's really just a small snapshot of my past picks. For example, I also picked Palo Alto Networks, a company that's using AI now in the cybersecurity space. I picked semiconductor company ASML Holdings before it skyrocketed 582%. And I picked Lam Research, another AI chip stock that's also up big. As you can see, folks who held on had a chance to pocket some big returns. Now, of course, these are some of my best picks, and I can't promise that I'll always get it right. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of people are already getting rich from artificial intelligence. According to Fortune, this AI boom has already helped mint 500,000 new millionaires in America. But here's the problem. If you're just buying popular AI stocks like NVIDIA or Microsoft and Google, I doubt you'll make the kind of gains that I just shared. These stocks have already gone up too much. NVIDIA was cheap when I first recommended it almost 10 years ago, before it skyrocketed 23,000%. But let's face it, it's not cheap anymore. But here's the good news for you. If you missed out on the first wave of the AI boom, you'll now have a second chance with these Trump coins. Now, I believe these coins are on the next generation of cryptocurrency. And you'll see, aside from blockchain technology, they're either powered by artificial intelligence or are helping the development of AI applications. And President Trump is not only our first ever pro-crypto president, but he's also hell-bent on making America the global leader of AI. Now, during his first week in office, he repealed a Biden executive order that was restricting the development of artificial intelligence and announced a brand new $500 billion AI project called Stargate with the goal of, and I quote, power the next generation of advancements in AI. Now that's why I believe these AI coins could be the best performing assets during Trump's second term, especially now that he just signed America's first ever crypto executive order. Now, in just a moment, I'll tell you more about my #1 AI coin for this coming Trump boom. But first, let me show you why I believe President Trump is about to trigger the biggest bull market in the history of the blockchain industry and cryptocurrencies, even bigger than what happened during his first term, when folks had a chance to turn just $1,000 into as much as $384,000 in Stellar, more than $400,000 in Ripple, and almost $1.7 million in Neo, all in less than 12 months. Now, at this point, most people know that President Trump is pro-crypto. It's one of the key reasons so many in Silicon Valley openly announced their support for his return to the White House. President Trump already nominated Paul Atkins as the new head of the Securities Exchange Commission, the SEC, the agency that regulates financial markets. Now, I'm sure most people don't know who Paul Atkins is, but he is a big supporter of cryptos. How do I know? Because we've both been members of the Digital Chamber, which, like I previously mentioned, is a group of experts who advise policymakers on blockchain technology. Atkins is going to replace Gary Gensler, who was the head of the SEC under President Biden, which is fantastic news because Gensler has been an absolute nightmare for the industry. He's one of the biggest crypto haters ever. Under his leadership, and I use that term very loosely, the SEC spent most of their time and resources suing some of the largest and most compliant businesses in the digital assets industry like Coinbase and Ripple. So having a pro-crypto SEC is going to be a complete game changer for the industry. And that is just the beginning. I also predict President Trump will designate Bitcoin as a U.S. reserve asset. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means that the U.S. government will begin to buy Bitcoin. Now, there's even a proposal for the U.S. government to buy 200,000 Bitcoins each year for 5 years, leading to a stash of 1 million Bitcoins. And while this is speculation at this point, President Trump was recently asked about it very directly on CNBC when he hit the bell at the New York Stock Exchange. Now, he confirmed he's planning to set up a Bitcoin strategic reserve, and he said, we're going to do something great with crypto. Now, I'd like to stop for a second and just think about this. The U.S. government could be just moments away from buying a very large amount of Bitcoin. Do you realize how incredibly bullish that is? Not just for Bitcoin, but for the entire digital assets industry. I mean, what do you think is going to happen with Bitcoin and this AI coin that I'm recommending today? Now, we all know that nothing is guaranteed in the market, but the only logical conclusion is that they're going to explode higher. Now, I've never seen such a radical policy shift in the tech industry. This is a complete 180-degree swing in the right direction. I mean, this is a complete paradigm shift because once the U.S. government starts to buy Bitcoin, other governments around the world will follow. So Bitcoin could instantly go from a speculative asset to a new international standard, a new reserve currency just like the U.S. dollar and the euro. And that's why some people are even predicting that Bitcoin could reach $1 million as soon as the end of the year. And that's not even the most exciting part about Trump's crypto policy plans. You see, Trump promised he'll cut and simplify regulations in his second term. And if there's one thing that I've learned in all my years as a tech executive and an angel investor, it's this. When you cut and simplify regulations, you increase investment in that sector and unleash innovation. So I believe we're about to see levels of AI innovations that we've never seen before, especially now that President Trump is working closely with Elon Musk, who is the genius of our generation. That's why I believe these coins will be the next big opportunity in AI. Now, this convergence of blockchain technology and artificial intelligence is a brand new trend, and it's an explosive combination. Now remember, this is a tiny, tiny niche of the crypto market. Out of all the $2.4 million coins out there, only about 350 are actually powered by or related to AI. This isn't even the first inning of the game. We're just at the warm-up stage. And since this is a brand new trend, many of these cryptos still trade for pocket change. So it doesn't take much to send them skyrocketing. I mean, Bitcoin would have to go up another $100,000 for us to double our money. But if you buy a coin that's trading for just $5, as an example, it just needs to go up another $5 for you to double your money. And that's why some of these AI coins are already producing some of the fastest gains that I've ever seen. For example, let me show you what happened with one of those coins called OXO AI. Now, this is a crypto platform that's basically using advanced AI for safety tools for privacy. Now, it was trading for less than a dime on election day, but as soon as President Trump was elected this past November, this AI coin began to move. About a month after the election, it was already up 435%. It's more than 4 times your money in just about a month. Now, let's compare that to the most popular AI stock in the world, NVIDIA. Now, it went up just 5% during that same period. Now, if you do the math, you could have made almost 90 times more money with this AI coin than with the most popular AI stock in the world. Now, remember, NVIDIA already went up way too much. You can't expect such a large company to have that kind of triple-digit gain in just a single month. So if you want to make huge gains in AI, I believe the best place for that will be in these AI coins, not in NVIDIA or any other AI stock. For example, let's look at another AI coin called ZKML. Now, it stands for Zero Knowledge Machine Learning, and it's another project that's using AI for data privacy. And it also took off as soon as President Trump was elected. A little over a month later, it was already up by more than 550%. So you put $1,000 in it, and a month later, you'd have $6,500. Now, compare that to one of the best performing AI stocks of the year, Palantir, for example. It went up 71% during that same time period, 70% in a little over a month. Now, that's a phenomenal return for any stock, but still the AI coin ZKML jumped almost 8 times higher. AI stocks can't hold a candle to these AI coins. It's not even close. Look at another popular AI stock called C3.ai. It's one of the best performing AI stocks of the year and a stock that I personally recommended in my own research. After Trump's election, it jumped 49% in the month of November alone. Now, it's pretty hard to find a stock that can beat that kind of performance, but do you know what's even better than 49%? 661%. Just take a look. That's how much a coin called Hash AI jumped during the same period. This is a platform that's using AI to optimize the mining of cryptocurrencies, and it jumped 10 times higher than the AI stock. Not even the best performing AI stock of last year gets anywhere close to these coins. SoundHound was the best performing AI stock of 2024. After the election, it jumped 82% in less than a month, which is a phenomenal return, but not as good as these AI coins. For example, let's look at a coin called BitsCrunch. It's using AI to verify the authenticity of transactions and detect fraud. Now, during that same period, it jumped more than 10 times higher than SoundHound. Isn't that incredible? That's why I said earlier that some of these AI coins are moving faster than anything that I've ever seen. Now, of course, I can't guarantee the AI coin that I'm recommending will have the same results. Nobody can guarantee these kinds of results. But as you can see, these new digital assets offer tremendous upside potential, and I believe this melt-up will only accelerate now that Trump is in office. Look, these coins are moving orders of magnitude faster than Bitcoin. They're moving faster than even the best performing AI stocks out there. And that means every day that you wait, you could be leaving tons of money on the table. Now that President Trump just signed America's first ever crypto executive order, you have a small window of opportunity to act. And you'll likely never see an explosive opportunity like this ever again. Think about everything that I showed you so far. We couldn't have asked for a more perfect scenario for these AI coins. For the first time ever, we have a pro-crypto president in the White House, we have a pro-crypto chair of the CFTC, and a pro-crypto chair of the SEC. And we already covered how Trump is 100% behind crypto. But like I mentioned earlier, he's also laser focused on making America the global leader of AI technology. Have you heard of Trump's Executive Order 13859? Well, President Trump signed this executive order during his first term to double research investment in AI, to build America's AI workforce, and establish the first ever national AI research institutes. It was called Maintaining American Leadership in Artificial Intelligence, and I have no doubt that this executive order helped trigger the AI boom that we've seen in recent years. Even though this didn't get much coverage in the media at all, President Trump was already serious about developing AI during his first term. And now that he's back in office, I believe he'll continue to do the same, but on a much larger scale. Like I mentioned earlier, he already rolled back President Biden's executive order that restricts AI development. And that's great news because a trade association representing companies like Amazon, Google, and X criticized Biden's order, saying it could stifle innovation in artificial intelligence. He also announced a $500 billion new AI infrastructure project, Project Stargate, to ensure that the U.S. continues to lead in AI technology. And President Trump's entire policy of drill, baby, drill has also been designated to power AI. He said recently, and I quote, "With U.S. energy dominance, we will win the battle for AI superiority, which is key to our nation's prosperity." And let's not forget that President Trump has surrounded himself with tech leaders like Elon Musk, who probably knows more about AI than anyone else on the planet. I mean, Musk and his team at Tesla developed the most advanced AI for driving cars. His most recent version, version 13, is nothing short of remarkable. I'm not exaggerating at all when I say that I no longer drive my Tesla. It drives me. And Musk and his team at xAI, his artificial intelligence startup, is one of the contenders now for being the first to develop a super intelligent artificial intelligence, which is the next generation of AI. And in addition to Musk, there's also Mark Andreessen, who's arguably America's top venture capitalist. This is the VC who invested in Meta, in Slack, Airbnb, Skype, and Coinbase before they went public. And he's helping Trump develop the right policies to help promote the development of AI and other technologies. President Trump also has the support of the head of OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT. Sam Altman said, "President Trump will lead our country into the age of AI, and I am eager to support his efforts to ensure America stays ahead." President Trump already appointed former PayPal executive and very successful venture capitalist David Sacks as his crypto and AI czar, and said that he will focus on making America the clear global leader in both areas. The bottom line is, we now have the full power of the U.S. government behind the development of both crypto and artificial intelligence. And this coin that I'm recommending is right at the center of it all. That's why I believe it will be among the biggest beneficiaries of Trump's policies. And I'm telling you, this will be the next big innovation in the crypto market. And if you can get ahead of these big innovations, that's when you have a chance to walk away with 100, 200, 300 times your money or more. You see, I believe my #1 AI coin for Trump's second term will play a key role in the hottest new trend in the crypto market, AI agents. As Forbes says, agents are the future of AI. Research firm McKinsey says agents are the next frontier of generative AI. And just listen to what Bill Gates said. "I've been thinking about agents for nearly 30 years, but they've only recently become practical because of advances in AI. Agents will be able to help with virtually any activity and any area of life. The ramifications for the software business and for society will be profound." Sounds exciting, right? But what exactly are these AI agents? Well, let's think of them simply as advanced bots. So traditional bots are designed for repetitive tasks using a rules-based approach to operate. Have you dealt with one of those online customer service bots, for example? It can be a little bit frustrating because they're very limited in what they can do. They have pre-programmed answers to certain questions that you might ask. Now, AI agents are completely different. They're far more advanced. You can ask an AI agent to perform a task and it will act autonomously. For example, in the near future, you'll be able to ask an AI agent to book your flight for an upcoming trip, and the agent will review your email and your calendar to know when and where you're traveling. It can then research and select the best flight for you, retrieve your payment information, and book your tickets online, all without any of your help. It's like having a very smart, competent personal assistant. And the #1 AI coin that I'm recommending is setting up the infrastructure for these AI agents to operate on blockchain technology. I'm telling you, this is one of the hottest areas of the crypto market right now. Just look at the performance of some of these coins that are involved with this new trend of AI agents. A coin called AI Agent Layer jumped more than 10x in less than 2 weeks. OpenServe jumped almost 2,000% in just about a month this past December. And the coin Game skyrocketed more than 5,000% in a little over a month. Just imagine turning $1,000 into almost $60,000 in just about a month. It's mind-blowing. And I believe this is just the beginning because, like I told you, these AI agents are the future of AI. And I found a coin that's at the center of this massive trend. Now, my team and I spent months researching and vetting this coin because not all AI coins are the same. There is a lot of hype around these coins. So we have to be careful because some coins are just sticking AI in front of their names without even using any kind of artificial intelligence. So please, don't just buy any AI coin out there. Even if you decide not to work with me, please try to do your own due diligence because a lot of those coins will have no real AI application in real life. And once the market figures that out, they could go to zero. Now, that's why my team and I spent countless hours of research doing due diligence to confirm that this AI coin I'm recommending is the real deal. And this is a proven project that has already enabled over $16 trillion in total transaction value. It's a coin that's driving real innovation in the market, and whenever you can find the real innovations, there is a lot of money to be made. Now, like I mentioned earlier, during Trump's first term, his deregulation of the financial industry helped trigger a massive wave of innovations in the cryptocurrency space. In 2017, you could have turned $1,000 into almost $100,000 in Litecoin, an innovation that allowed for faster transactions than Bitcoin. More than $400,000 in Ripple, which was an innovation in the payment system for banks. And almost 1.7 million in NEO, which was an innovation in smart contracts, all in less than 12 months. Now, I can't guarantee gains this high, but if you missed out on those massive gains, I believe you now have a second chance with this AI coin, especially now that Trump is in office. So, to help get you started, I put all the details inside a special report called the Crypto IRA Model Portfolio, 6 coins for the coming Trump boom. And inside this report, you'll find all the details on my #1 AI coin. I believe it could easily double in price by the end of the year, and that's my most conservative projection. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if it's trading 5 times higher by the end of 2025. And that's not all. As the name of this report suggests, inside you'll also find 5 other coins that I believe have a lot of upside potential. Plus, I'll show you how to buy these coins inside a crypto IRA, which will give you additional tax benefits. For example, in this report, I'll tell you about another coin that is also playing a key role in this AI boom. One of Trump's main crypto advisors even made a big investment in it because he believes it could become one of the main crypto platforms in the world. Plus, I believe the SEC under President Trump will soon approve an ETF for this coin, just like they already approved Ethereum and Bitcoin ETFs. Now that means we could soon see billions of dollars flowing into this coin. Inside this report, I'll also tell you about another coin that can handle transactions more than 400 times faster than Ethereum. Just take a look at this. Ethereum began to skyrocket during Trump's first term. Had you invested $1,000 back then, you'd be sitting on more than $400,000 today. Now, since this coin can perform transactions much faster than Ethereum, we could see massive gains during Trump's second term. So if you missed out on that Ethereum boom, that's okay. This could be your second chance. Inside this report, you'll find all the details on these coins and step-by-step instructions on how to set up this crypto retirement account. Now, even if you're a newbie who has never invested in cryptos before, you will be able to get started. Look, I recommended a crypto IRA back in 2018 with a specific allocation in 3 coins. Back then, I wrote, with a tax-deferred vehicle like an IRA, investors don't have to worry about any volatility in cryptocurrencies. Simply establish positions, leave them alone while the industry develops and the cryptocurrencies appreciate in value, and enjoy its compounding effect. And I'm happy to say that's exactly what happened. In 2018, we had a complete bloodbath in the crypto market, with some coins collapsing by 80, 90% or more. And in 2022, again, we had a major crash, with Bitcoin alone dropping as much as 75%. But despite this insane volatility, despite all of these crazy ups and downs, anyone who listened to me and followed my crypto IRA recommendations would have not only beaten the stock market, but crushed it. Just take a look. My recommended IRA allocation beat the market by a factor of 3. Now, most money managers can't even beat the market. So this buy and hold strategy was able to accomplish something that most professional money managers can only dream about. Now, to be clear, I'm not recommending that you put your entire retirement money into this. As I just mentioned, cryptos can be very volatile. And my new recommended allocation includes some speculative coins. Anywhere from 5 to 10% of your funds should be more than enough to have a huge impact on your overall portfolio should you choose to follow my advice. Now, because now that Trump is in power, I believe this new allocation that I'm recommending will also crush the market in the coming years. And I want to give you access to this report right now because, like I showed you earlier, some of these AI coins are moving at lightning fast speed. This past November alone, after Trump's election, some of these coins jumped 10, 20, even 50 times higher in a matter of weeks. What do you think is going to happen with these tiny coins if I'm right about Trump announcing a Bitcoin reserve? What do you think is going to happen once Trump begins to implement all of his pro-crypto policies? I mean, you don't have to be a genius to know that this is wildly bullish for these cryptos. And that's why I highly recommend that you act now. Every day that you wait, you could be leaving a ton of money on the table. Now, I truly believe that the stars are aligned for a historic melt-up in the crypto market. And for the first time ever, we now have a pro-crypto administration. We'll have a pro-crypto SEC and a pro-crypto CFTC. President Trump has also surrounded himself with crypto enthusiasts and crypto leaders as advisors. And for the first time ever, we actually have a pro-crypto Congress. Now, on top of all this, Wall Street is getting behind cryptocurrencies and digital assets like never before. For example, BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, recently officially recommended a 2% allocation in Bitcoin for its clients. Now, I believe it's just a matter of time before all major asset managers do the same thing. Now, when we put all these pieces together, it's very easy to see why I believe the crypto market is a giant powder keg that's ready to explode, especially in this area of AI coins. So, how can you get started with this crypto IRA? I actually want to give you this report completely free of charge, and all I ask in return is that you try out my monthly research service called the Near Future Report for the next 60 days at absolutely no risk to you. The Near Future Report is where I publish my best investment ideas every month, and I call it the Near Future Report because the future is coming much, much faster than we think. Technology is moving so fast that it's really hard for most to keep up. And I'm sure that you've noticed it. By the time we hear about it from the mainstream media, it's already too late. Shares have already popped and the big money has been made. So in the pages of the Near Future Report, I focus on identifying and profiting from big trends on the verge of mass adoption before they become breaking news on mainstream media, just like I did with Tesla, with Bitcoin, and with NVIDIA. Aside from showing you early stage trends and giving you a chance to get ahead of everyone else, in the pages of the Near Future Report, I'll also help you navigate the ups and downs of the stock market. For example, on March 17, 2020, amidst peak pandemic hysteria, I sent an urgent video to my readers and made a bold call. We actually have a clip of that, and I'd like to play it for you.
First of all, and most importantly, things are absolutely going to get better. Will be probably the best opportunity to make investments over the course of the next decade.
3 days later, the stock market began a historic bounce back. Since then, the S&P 500 has more than doubled, but some of my picks from my model portfolio jumped much higher. If you had held on past their original recommendations and sold at their peak, you could have made as much as 2,392% in NVIDIA, Arista Networks as much as 769%, Palo Alto Networks 679%, and Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing 315%. These were all market-beating gains. Now, remember, you can try the Near Future Report for the next 60 days at no risk to you, and when you do, I'll immediately send you the special report, the Crypto IRA Model Portfolio, 6 coins for the coming Trump boom. And that will be completely free of charge. Now, normally a 1-year subscription to the Near Future Report costs $499, but because of this urgent situation with Trump's crypto executive order, I'm going to give you a special discount because I don't want the price to be an issue. I really don't want you to miss out on this Trump boom. But before I give you the details on this discount, I'd like to tell you about a couple of other opportunities that I'm very excited about. Like I mentioned before, nobody in the world knows more about AI than Elon Musk. I predict he's about to shock the world with a revolutionary new AI product, and he's planning to launch it very soon. And he believes it could create more than $9 trillion in value. That's not a mistake. That's $9 trillion with a T. That's nearly 10 times more money than the market caps of Tesla, SpaceX, PayPal, Neuralink, and X combined. Think about that, 10 times more. Now, each of his companies already made their early investors filthy rich. For example, famous venture capitalist Peter Thiel used special stock deals to turn $1,664 into $3.8 million in just 1 year in PayPal. The valuation of SpaceX has jumped a whopping 777,677%. Private investors could have turned $1,000 into over $7.7 million. And had you invested $1,000 in Tesla on its IPO day, well, you could have turned that into more than $360,000. As big as all those gains are, Elon believes this new AI product could be worth nearly 10 times more than all of those companies combined. And if he's right about that 10x potential, and I believe he is, his new AI product is about to make a lot of people very rich. And I found a little-known company that's supplying Elon with a key piece of technology that's making this new AI product possible if you buy shares today, before Elon officially launches this product. Now, I'm confident you'll have a chance to make huge gains in 2025 and beyond. You see, Tesla magazine said this new product is so revolutionary that it could well shape the technological and economic future of our society. The Motley Fool called Elon's new technology a once-in-a-generation investment opportunity and said, the sky is certainly the limit. And Elon Musk predicted that it will transform everything. People will be talking about this moment in 100 years. It might be the biggest asset value appreciation in history. Now, listen to that. The biggest asset value appreciation in history, coming directly from the man who many consider the greatest innovator and builder of our generation. And right now, you have a rare opportunity to go along for the ride with this Elon Musk supplier. But you're going to have to act fast. You see, his team has been developing this new AI product for a decade now, and he's finally ready to go public with it. Elon said he's going to launch it sometime in 2025, and it could happen next week or next month. Elon hasn't set a specific date, but I've personally tested this technology myself, so I can tell you it's ready for prime time, and that means he could release it at any moment now. And I believe it could send shares of this supplier exploding higher. That's why, when you join the Near Future Report today, I'll give you immediate access to another report called Elon Musk's Silent Partner, How to Profit from His New $9 Trillion Revolution. Now, inside this report, I'll tell you the name, ticker symbol, and my full analysis on this supplier, and I'll explain how Elon's new AI technology could even put up to an extra $30,000 in your pocket every year, and that is not all. I also want to give you access to another report called How to Profit from the Next NVIDIA. You see, today's AI chips are almost entirely made by NVIDIA. It's estimated that it controls about 80% of the market, and it's a big reason why shares of NVIDIA have skyrocketed by more than 23,000% since I first recommended it. In fact, the most important and widely used AI chip in the world today is NVIDIA's H100 GPU. Well, I found a company that has just developed an AI chip that's even more powerful than that. It has 50 times the computing power of the NVIDIA H100 chip, and researchers at Los Alamos National Laboratory recently tested this new chip, and they were shocked. It performed 179 times faster than the world's most powerful supercomputer. That's why I believe this company's chips will help power all the next big AI innovations coming in the near future. Legendary investors on Wall Street are already pouring a ridiculous amount of money into this company. Billionaire Ken Griffin, the founder of Citadel, the largest hedge fund in the world, already took a stake. This is the man who made $16 billion in profits in 2022. The biggest annual windfall in the history of hedge funds. And get this, he recently dumped more than $1.1 billion worth of NVIDIA shares. Instead, he's now betting big on this company that could be the next NVIDIA. Famous billionaire Ken Fisher has poured almost $5 billion into this company as well. Stephen Cohen, Cathie Wood, Paul Tudor Jones, George Soros, they're all investing hundreds of millions of dollars combined in this company. These are the absolute kings of Wall Street, so let's ask ourselves, why are they all betting on this company most people have never heard of? Well, I believe they're doing it because this company truly has the potential to become the next NVIDIA. I put all the details, including the name and ticker symbol, in another report called How to Profit from the Next NVIDIA. It's also yours the moment that you take this risk-free subscription to the Near Future Report. Now remember, the normal price for a one-year subscription is $499, but today you're going to get a huge discount. You can begin your risk-free subscription for just $199. And remember, I'm not even asking for any type of long-term commitment. You can just try it out and decide later if it's right for you. I'll give you 60 days to test out the service at no risk at all. And if during that period you find that you're not getting the best tech investing research that you've ever seen, or for any reason at all, you can simply call our customer service team and cancel your subscription. We'll give you a full refund, no questions asked, and I'll even let you keep everything that you've received as a subscriber at no charge. That's right. You can keep all the issues, all my research. You can keep all those special reports that you see on your screen. The crypto IRA model portfolio, 6 coins for the coming Trump boom. Elon Musk's silent partner, how to profit from his new $9 trillion revolution. How to profit from the next NVIDIA. You can keep everything. And this means that there's no risk to you at all for this offer. So to get started, please simply click on the button below and you'll be taken to another page where you can review everything one last time. Look, if you're still not sure the Near Future Report is right for you, let me share a few emails that I got from my readers, and maybe that'll help you decide. Tim says, Jeff, I've been investing and working in the technology industry since 1985. Your insight and experience is easily the best I've ever read. I'm in my first year with you and have made good money with your recommendations. Thank you. Ruan says, I've been a loyal subscriber for some time now and greatly admire and appreciate the work that you do to bring us readers such quality recommendations. Your newsletters are well worth their weight in gold. And Leonard says, I just wanted you to all know that this is the most trustworthy news and picks I ever came across. Hands down, my portfolio is nothing now but Jeff's picks, and I'm very pleased with how they're performing. The best newsletter published, period. Keep up the great work. You could be the next success story, so please, click on that button to get started, and when you do, I'll give you access to one more bonus report called How to Profit from Elon Musk's Robotics Revolution. You see, Elon recently revealed the latest version of his humanoid robot called Optimus. And in case you haven't seen the videos that went viral, here's a short clip. Now, Elon predicted that in the future, everyone will want to own one of these Tesla robots. He believes it will become the biggest product ever of any kind. And according to Goldman Sachs, it could become the next must-have device, just like smartphones. So let's say these robots are sold for around $25,000 each, which is the target price. I estimate there is a market demand for at least 1 billion humanoid robots in the world. That is a $25 trillion market. Now, the company or companies that dominate this market will be worth trillions, and that's why I'm extremely bullish on Tesla right now. They are leading the way. But aside from Tesla, I'm also recommending shares of another smaller Elon Musk supplier. Now, this little-known company is already supplying Tesla with a key piece of sensor technology. So I wouldn't be surprised if they end up supplying Optimus with those sensors as well. In fact, Morgan Stanley just recommended this stock as one of the key ways to play this robotics trend. And they're not alone. While most people are still in the dark, a total of 45 hedge funds are investing in this little-known stock. And I don't want you to be left out, which is why I put all the details inside another bonus report called How to Profit from Elon Musk's Robotics Revolution. This report will also be yours at no additional charge the moment you clicked on that button and joined the Near Future Report. Now look, right now, you're facing a fork in the road. You can ignore everything that I just shared with you and pretend that President Trump coming into office is not a game changer for the crypto industry. And you can do nothing. You can just keep watching this crypto melt up from the sidelines. I think you'll agree with me that if you do nothing, nothing will change in your life. But of course, that's your decision to make. The other option, of course, is to take advantage of all the work that my team and I have done. We've already vetted my #1 AI coin and the other 5 coins I'm recommending in this IRA model portfolio. I believe they have the most upside potential for this coming Trump boom, which could be even bigger than the bull market that we saw in 2017, when you could have turned $1,000 into almost $40,000 in Monero, more than $380,000 in Stellar, and even a mind-blowing $1.02 million in Redcoin. Now look, I believe missing out on this boom could be the biggest financial mistake of your life, because now we have a pro-crypto president in the White House for the first time ever. It is truly a historic moment for the industry that we'll never see again. Just like we can't go back in time to buy Bitcoin for $240 when I first wrote about it, you won't be able to go back in time and buy the coins that I'm recommending today for pocket change. Now is the time. So please click on that button to get started. Now, of course, all investments carry risk, and past performance does not guarantee future success. The crypto market can be volatile, so please don't invest more than you're willing to lose. Again, here's everything that you get when you take this risk-free subscription to the Near Future Report. 12 months of my best investment ideas. Every month, you'll get a brand new issue of the Near Future Report with my top way of playing artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, robotics, self-driving cars, and all the most exciting tech trends of our time. Special report, #1, the crypto IRA model portfolio, 6 coins for the coming Trump boom. Special report #2, Elon Musk's silent partner, how to profit from his new $9 trillion revolution. Special report #3, how to profit from the next NVIDIA. Special report #4, how to profit from Elon Musk's robotics revolution. And aside from all these special reports, you'll also get full 24/7 access to our members-only website, which is where you can access all of the issues and all the special reports, any video updates, and our model portfolio, where you can see all the current open positions, and you'll get full support from my team. So please feel free to call or email them at any time when you need help with your subscription. But please remember, they cannot offer personalized investment advice. Please click below to get started because, like I showed you here today, every day that you wait, you could be leaving tons of money on the table. Now that Trump signed a crypto executive order, the window of opportunity will close very quickly. Remember, this AI boom already helped mint 500,000 new millionaires in the US. Don't you think you deserve a chance to be one of them? It's not too late for you to participate in this boom, but soon I believe it will be too late. Please don't be left out. I believe the simple decision to act today could set you up financially for the rest of your life. Now, I'm sure you'll make the right decision for you and your loved ones. Just click the button below to get started, and I look forward to welcoming you to the Near Future Report. Thank you for watching.